Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the stream. Sorry I haven't been able to stream the whole, I think, last week. That was because I was on a little bit of a thing called a cruise, which is very nice and relaxing, but because of that, everything got thrown off. I got plenty of stuff to upload to YouTube, but obviously I wasn't able to live stream on a cruise ship. That would be a little difficult, especially with the internet and all that, but we are back. I will probably have to look through all the evidence because I think we're going right into an interrogation. But we'll get there. We'll do a little bit of like homework reviewing. So let's get into it. Load. I think it was this one. I don't think we... Yes. I think it was this one. Alright, let's see if I can get these voices spot back on. Probably not spot on. Probably not. Alright. May 1st, 2:33 p.m. Azure City Police Precinct number 5, viewing room. What's up, detective? You seem lost in thought. Oh my god, I already don't remember her voice. I remember it's like higher, like... I'm looking over the evidence we collected. You best look over it once before going in. We got a few uphill battles coming up. We have more than enough evidence to close this case. How hard can this be? Then answer a key question. Why would Harris Nubuck commit murder? Because, if what Small Fry said is right, Anton pulled a gun on Harrison. Ooh, maybe like, he was upset that he won the... I think the whole thing... No, before I say anything. Get this nice, relaxing music in the background while we look over the evidence. This has nothing to do with it. Preliminary report. Victim's eye was shot twice. Once in the abdomen and once in the chest. Ooh, could these be separate? Like, possibly two different shots? Two different people shot him? Ooh, actually, because we have more evidence on this, small little theory. I honestly think that this is gonna be a longer case. I feel like this is gonna be like an interrogation that like reveals something, and then we have to go back to the crime scene, and then we find the actual culprit. I think what this whole trial is gonna be about is Nubuck, I'm pretty sure, based on how this is gonna go, is the one who didn't shoot him, but I think he's the one who tased him because of the two puncture wounds. I think like maybe what happened was that Anton pulled a gun out on him because of the deal going wrong. Like he didn't win it, so to protect himself, Nubuck tased him with a taser, since we see like the puncture wounds, and I think we have something with like the lines that came out. But we'll see. All right. Victim was shot twice, or he could have shot him once also. Once in the abdomen and once in the chest. Two puncture wounds were found in his chest. This was last night on April 30th. Wallet. Anton's wallet was missing. Oh, that's right. Also, well, do we have it farther down here? I think it's in the gun. He had important evidence or something on a USB in his gun that like vanished. So that might be a motive. Anton's wallet was missing from his body. It contains no money. His car keys are missing, and the only thing inside is a parking ticket for eBank investments dated for yesterday. When Ash arrived at the store this morning, he found Anton's body in the middle of the alleyway. He called the police afterwards. Okay. The store has only one camera and it records everything and sends that footage to Luna. That'll be important. An intelligent detector at the store's entrance. It beeps loudly when detecting weapons, and the store stores a log of its findings. Logs indicate that it was tripped twice last night, but Ash claims it went off only once when everyone entered. Okay. Broken pot. Broke by mistake when Luna saw a shadow of a person in the alleyway last night. No camera footage remains after the pot broke. Oh, okay. Right, now the sources, the code name Big Hen is for someone Anton plans to strong arm. Might be connected to that. I don't know. Honestly, I could see Harris's nickname being Big Hen. Look at that guy. He looks like he looks like he would like to be called Big Hen. All right, gun left of the park. Currently empty and missing the flash drive. That's it. Valuable information. I forgot how much stuff we have. Claims he only won the bidding because of Luna. He doesn't own any guns. He claims he could never kill anyone when he's angry. That's what everyone says. Luna agreed to Harris' build because she believed in his dream. Harris and Anton talking to each other by the computer before they left. Oh. Okay, that's probably important. In every investigation game, this is gonna come out for some reason. The escaped prisoner will be declared dead next week after 5 years. He's getting bad press. It's like, or I think I mentioned this before. Is Anton actually is he actually a prisoner, escaped prisoner? Anton actually, coincidentally, Anton came onto this job 5 years ago, to the dot. Sound was reduced in the workshop, and no sound from the front of the store can be heard in the break room. That'll be important. A contract signed by Harris and Nubuck. This contract will go into effect when Luna turns 18 next week. Luna can cancel this contract any time before her birthday. Anton always carries one bullet, and oh yeah, that's right. So that means if Harris is right, then it can't be him. If he's telling the truth, because Anton was shot twice. I think that means, I don't know, maybe he was shot once with another gun and then shot with his own gun, or he shot someone else. Maybe he actually did shoot Harris. Well, anyone touches a gun. Harris was picked up yesterday at around noon. The contents of both the large dumpster and the small can were collected. We used this already. This is the taser thing. Where I saw a pair of guys step out in the alleyway door and walk in near his heart. One pulled out a gun at the other. He claims he heard, but didn't see a gunshot. Okay. All right. I think that's everything we need to know. If what Small Fry said was right, Anton pulled a gun on Harris. But why would he? And more importantly, why did it lead to murder? I can't shake the feeling that we're missing something. Okay, now I'm nervous. This would be our first case without Detective Hunt's full support. And if it's not Harris, that only leaves my dad. Let's see, Luna looks like she may have some murder in her eyes. I'm just saying. But these are the only three suspects at the moment, unless it's a big plot twist and it's like Ferris. But I don't think it's that. I don't know if they would go down the father route. Luna might be too innocent looking, 17 and all that. Break room. It might honestly. I don't want to say it, but unless we reveal new character after this interrogation, I think it might. I don't know why, but it might be Luna. Calm down, Justy. You're letting your nerves control you. Your dad is innocent, and Harris knows more than he's letting on. There is so much we don't know. Listen, Justy, I'm worried too. I never had a murder case before. Anton Chambers had a family. One I had a call this morning upon getting the report. I'm scared of letting them down, but I know we could solve this case. How can you remain so calm? That's too much pressure for me. Because I have you. It's thanks to you and Red that I solved my first case. We're a team in there, so let's have each other's backs. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. In and out. Goes into cardiac arrest. Justy, what's wrong? Okay, I think I'm good. Thanks, Sophie. I really needed that. No problem, partner. You're not Harris. Oh, is this... I'm gonna take a random guess and say this is, Red. Before you two go in, I got something for you. Nope. You have a deeper voice, miss. I checked the taser number, and it turns out that the taser is unregistered. What do you mean unregistered? Since the taser is unregistered, whoever had it got it illegally. Ooh. Harris in there. Well, you see, I got this taser from the Splatoon from one of my friends. What do you mean that means it's legal? It's been a real pain, too. Stun Inc. Who names their company Stun Inc? Stun Inc. has no idea how a taser could end up on the black market. But I figured it'd be best that you all know. An unregistered taser that fires 2 darts connected to the gun by its wires into someone to stun them. Okay. Thanks for the last minute help. I was hoping for more information, but it will have to do. I was told the autopsy report is almost done. What else could be missing? Not sure, but I'll let you know when it's ready. Maybe it's like like I said, the 2 bolts were fired separately. Hopefully this goes well, and we won't need it by the time we finish. Now let's get this show on the road. May 1st, 2:36 p.m. Visual City Police Precinct, number 5, interrogation room. Ooh, got like this music, dude. Oh yeah, he's Barber, that's right. Harris Nubuck, you're here on suspicion of murder. We have an eyewitness saying no one was in the alleyway except Anton and the culprit. How do you plead? Having looked over your evidence, your eyewitness account is lacking in detail. Not to mention, he claims that Anton pulled a gun on my client and was only able to recognize him by a hat. If you want to hold my client here, then I demand more proof. In that case, Mr. Nubuck, did you walk into the alleyway with the Anton Chambers? I keep saying. yeah, just like... Well there, partner. I got a problem with your statement. But I have an even bigger problem. I need to get out of here pretty fast. My horse, Timbuktu, is out back, drinking water from a basin, and I don't think he's gonna survive in the heat that long. Why'd you ride a horse? He's my best friend. He's actually how I learned how to cut. Used to groom him every day. Make him look like the nicest horse around, Timbuk. I hope he lives a long, long life. I keep saying. Mr. Nubuck, not another word unless needed. These two will twist your words against you like a snake on a vine. If you won't let him talk, then explain to us what happened. Certainly. This will be over before you know it. Oh, we don't even get to talk to him. Rebuttal, front door. My client had no reason to leave by the alleyway when the front door was an option. My client had... Oh, I accidentally hit back, my bad. He would have walked out the front door of the store and no one would know. Ash Smith would have already left, leaving Aunt Anton and Luna in the back of the store. How Anton Chambers ended up in the alleyway afterwards is beyond me, but it didn't involve my client. My client had no reason to leave by the alleyway when the front door was an option. Okay, never mind. Screw me. Maybe? Wait, okay. I know I'm rushing it a little bit, but the two things I thought off back is security detector or maybe the camera, because it's the only camera in the store. Screw me. Screw me. Okay, why would he need to use the back door? That doesn't do anything, that doesn't do anything. That doesn't do anything. I don't think that does anything. No. No. I think that's it. My client had no reason to leave by the alleyway when the front door was an option. He would have walked out the front door of the store and no one would know. Oh, wait. There we go. Okay. I just had the wrong statement. I thought it was one of those two. Miss Ebank, you say that no one would have noticed, but we don't need a person. The camera at the front of the store would have recorded him. Meaning, we could prove if Harris left by the front door. I expect nothing less from you two, but there's one flaw with what you said. The camera footage was deleted after the pot broke, so anyone leaving by the front door afterwards wouldn't be recorded. Dang. We shouldn't have revealed that. I don't even know if we've revealed that. Did you talk to Lute earlier? But Harris claims he left as soon as the deal was done. I'm aware, but I believe what happened is simple. My client left by the alleyway, but Anton left by the front entrance. Looking over the witness's statement, the only recognizable feature was Harris's hat. If we conclude that Harris was there, the unknown person could be anyone. And I have an extra bit of proof Anton left by the front door. Quite the twist. Do tell. Do you remember the metal detector? The alarm went off twice from sensing a weapon. We know it went off once when Anton entered the store. Ash confirms this. However, you never heard the second alarm, but we know that Ash left before even Harris left. So the answer is simple. The second one happened as Anton left the store when Luna was the only person there. She didn't hear it because she is deaf. Then, who did Harris meet in the alleyway? Questions that don't involve holding my client here. And need I remind you, you don't have proof he was even there. Just a claim that someone with a hat like my client's was there. Maybe if you hadn't rushed to bring my client in so quickly, you would have noticed this sooner. She's right. We need a better reason to hold him here. I may have been in a bit of a rush, but there are too many loose threads there. Detective, what can we do? Mrs. Ebank's theory requires that both Harris and Anton were in the same room together. So let's start there. Mr. Nubuck, can you tell us what happened after the deal was settled? Yes, ma'am. Oh, we finally get test story from him. Harris Nubuck's statement, together with Anton. As y'all know, Anton and I never met till last night. As y'all, I keep on hitting I keep doing that. As far as I know, he was just some fancy pants businessman, nothing more. I've never been one for small talk, so I left after the meeting. My client had already won the bid. He had no motive to stay and talk with Anton. If Anton wanted to protest the bid, he would have gone straight to Luna. He had no reason to stay and talk. Wait. She saw Harris and Anton talking to each other by the computer before they left. I guess that's not a contradiction. As y'all know, Anton never met till last night. As far as I know, he was just some fancy-pants businessman, nothing more. And one for small, like, so I thought. Oh wait, oh it's this one. Okay, okay. I need to look up the statements again. Okay. Bam. That's not completely true. There was one thing that happened before you left. Luna says that she saw you and Anton talking around the computer. That's quite the detail to leave out. I did see that Luna claimed to have seen them. But with all due respect, she didn't hear anything they said. That's alright, miss, that's disrespectful. Don't bring her deafness into this. I didn't see them walk outside together. What they said isn't what I'm oh, my bad. What they said isn't what I'm interested in. Mr. Nubuck, why were you talking to Anton near the computer? We had a gentleman's talk, nothing more. That got him defensive. Looks like we made progress. If you won't tell us anything, then we will answer it ourselves. Now you're full of hogwash. How can you prove such a thing? Well, get on with it, then. Then I will. Here's why you're talking to Anton by the computer. The contract? That's not it. I know I have evidence on me. The computer is the key. It would have to be something that requires them to use a computer. I don't think it's that. Maybe the detector again? We're not gonna already go into the flash drive, right? Alright, there's two options. First, alright, let's go with my first option first. Okay, that's not it. I mean, is it the gun? Okay, okay. The flash drive. Anton would need a computer to show Harris. There was something out that he wanted you to see. Something you wanted to hide. I better get back to Timbuktu. I really need to get going. Mr. Nubuck, is there something you would like to tell us? My client has no need to answer that question. But if Luna saw him with Anton, Harris was the last person seen Anton alive. She's right. If he truly is innocent, then his account of seeing Anton is important to solving this case. We need Harris's statement. Fine, but I'll make it quick. I saw him. The end. Around a computer. Anton called me over to congratulate me on winning the bid. He was moved by my speech on being able to become a small business owner. He said eBank Investments was gonna withdraw from buying the store. The computer just happened to be there. Ain't got nothing to do with this. Anton called me over to congratulate me on winning the bid. I don't think there's anything about him. Huh. Nope. I don't think so. I don't think so. I think so. Big head. Don't think anything of that. Moved by my speech on being able to become a small business owner. He said eBay Investments was going to withdraw from buying the store. You just happened to be there. I ain't got nothing to do with this. I like doing his voice. Let's question him a little bit. And was there anything suspicious about him? Nothing suspicious. Gave me a gentleman's handshake and everything. What's a gentleman's handshake? Well, you see, you unzip your pants. Whoa, whoa, whoa. A handshake used by men to seal a contract, agreement, or deal. I take it you mean to say he accepted your win. Yes, ma'am. And you want to know why? He was moved by my speech, blah, blah, blah. Question. What do you say that what did you say that moved him? It was simple, really. It went something like this. Ever since I was a lad, my mom and pa worked tirelessly for our family. Woke up at the crack of dawn just to make enough. I think I get the picture. Let's move on. And he was being honest about withdrawing. He was as true as the morning sun. Guess there isn't much to say there. Career just happened to be there. Was that Career used at all that night? Anton had some fancy data to show us. It all kind of flew over my head. Of course, no wish could win him the bidding. That was the only time we used the computer that night. I can't exactly disprove that. I gotta find another flaw in his story. Oh, that's it. Oh my god. Alright, oh my god. Is there some... Alright. Alright. Shot twice. That's got nothing to do with it. Anton's wallet. What's missing from his body? Gains no money. Car keys missing. Only thing inside his parking ticket. No. That has nothing to do with it. Has nothing to do with it. No. Nope. Nope. Maybe it's one of these two. This is hard. I don't think it... S-Clam's the only one thing because of Luna. He doesn't own any gun. I feel like that's for something else. Where use that one? Maybe this last bit? I don't know. Sound was reduced in the workshop. That's not... I feel like these two aren't. I feel like it's this one, maybe this. Give me one sec. Give me a shot. Shit. Alright. I'm back. I had to figure out how to delete something if you saw what was in chat, so... But I figured it out. Let's get back to the case. Alright. Here's this contract will go into effect when Luna turns 18 next week. Which is done. No. Let's see. Maybe? No. Is the contract itself? No. I'm sucking today. But look at this contract! What does that got to do with anything? What even is that? What's paper? What? I'll try again. Anton called me over. Just happened to be there. Ain't got nothing to do with this. I don't... Is the computer thing? No, I was like, oh, maybe it's because the camera was like off. Anton called me over to congratulate me on winning the bid. It's not that, it's not that, it's not that. Wait a minute. New quick theory. No. I was like, maybe Anton's the black market person. And that's what's on the flash drive, but I don't know. I don't know about that one. Well, am I gonna agree with him with the small business thing with first statement? I don't know. Kind of going balls to the walls right now. And then once I see it, I'm gonna be like, oh. Wait a minute. This is my ID. Oh my god. It can't be this. There's nothing to do with the wallet. I don't know if I'm dumb or what. Hello, I am back. Sorry about that little bit out of nowhere break. I I had a family member come over and they're shouting for my name to ask where everybody was at. Decided to go down there, talk to them for a little bit. But we are back to try to figure out what we're going to be doing here. We've used like everything at this point. Alright, let's go down the list. No. 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 Maybe? Maybe if we're going down the computer line? Maybe it's Big Hen. Big Hen's behind everything, if you remember. The evilest one out of everybody. No, screw it. Where would they even... Oh, maybe... Wait. Strong arm. Maybe that's why? Technically not outbidding thing. Oh my god. Oh my god. Finally. Whew. Oh my god, I almost fell off my chair. Your betrayal of Anton Chamber doesn't line up with the facts. Detective Hunt has been looking into Anton and found out that he's been strong-arming business owners into selling to him. And one of the stores he's targeting was Nickel and Diamonds Antiques. Even if he lost a bid, he fully intended to get the store. eBank Investments has a long history of being an upfront and just company. Accusing the former president of such actions is slander. Red is willing to stake his career on this. If he says it's true, I'll stake this case on it. There's something else with the code name of Big Hen. He was aiming to strong arm. And Anton would have used any means necessary to get the store. Then tell me who. Who is Big Hen? And I want evidence to back it up. There's no backing out now. If we want to back up our theory, I have to figure out what the code name means. There's only 4 options to choose from. Luna Hart. She is a deciding factor in this. Do I have any evidence to prove she's Big Hen? Ash Smith. My dad may not have been the owner, but he has a lot of influence. Do I have... Is there a Harris or Luna? What evidence would point towards it? I don't think I'd do these two. Ben Ivan Goal Big. I think this is a guy, so I think this has to be. Is Harris Nubuck a criminal? Don't tell me it's. Don't tell me it's. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. No way, it's her father. Big as that. Well, I know what it means. I just don't know what to present. Because now I know it's... No, it has to be him, because... Ben Ivan Goal, Big, Nubuck, something... Or Harris, something, Nubuck. So that it is him. Did I present on the wrong person? No? What? I'm confused. Going back to this. Oh, it's just a contract. Okay. Well, I think I solved something a little bit early. Well, now, why do all of the characters I love, why do they all have to be bad? I love me, Mr. Curry. And then he killed a rat. And he assaulted a woman. And that wasn't cool. Did I really, really like anyone from Third Case? Bill was a chill dude. I liked the girl, the mechanic, who was not guilty, so I guess that's a not guilty person that I liked. Magician girl, after her motive was revealed, kind of a dick. But yeah, Mr. Nubuck, I loved him. But apparently he's an escaped convict. Mr. Nubuck, can you please tell us your full name? Harris Eden Nubuck. Eden is my pa's first name. Thank you, Mr. Nubuck, or should I say, Hen? What? Are you saying that Anton... Yes, Anton didn't talk to Harris to congratulate him. He was going to muscle him out of his deal. Hush your mouth. Your story got a hole bigger than dog's eyes during a buffet. His goal was big head, and all you did was explain the Eden part. He's right. What does big mean? That's half the code name. Oh, I got it right here. This might be a shot in the dark, but I have to pick something. Then I'll explain it. Here's what big means. Got it. Mr. Nubuck, can you please tell us your full name? I already told ya. Hey, it's Harris Eden Nubuck. Are you sure that's your name? Does Ben Ivan Goal ring a bell to you? Where did you? According to the news, Ben Ivan Goal escaped from prison almost 5 years ago. Soon he'll be declared dead. If someone tips off the authorities about where to find him, that could be very bad. Are you claiming that Harris has been faking his identity for the past 5 years? All we needed to do is to test his fingerprints to match what the police have on record for Ben Ivan Gold. Now, Mr. Nubuck, will you comply with our investigation? You're going to find out anyway. My name's Ben Ivan Gold. I did escape from Azuril City Penitentiary. I was born and raised in the Sunrise District. Everything from my past to my accent. It was all lies. I was placed in jail 14 years ago when I was caught holding the goods from a robbery gone wrong. My co-robber shot and nearly killed a police officer. Since they only caught me, they charged me for the shooting. My sentence was 30 years to life, and during that time I became a prison barber. It was a great life. It was like I truly found my calling in life. By the time I'd be free, if I'm lucky, most of my life would have been gone by. With some connections and some luck, I managed to escape. I had to change my life and start from scratch, but it was worth it. Did some small job haircuts here and there, then finally, made a name for myself. I couldn't have done this without Timbuktu. That's when I truly got into the Western. I'm a fraud. That's how I met Soul. When he passed away, I tried to get the store he talked so highly about. To my shock, I won the bid, but just as I was about to leave. Oh, I have to do his voice again? It's just like, I don't even... Mr. Nub... Oh, no. It's gonna be very similar to his, but... Mr. Nubuck, before you leave, may I have a moment? I reckon I got a moment to spare. A moment is all I need, Mr. Nubuck. Or should I call you Mr. Gold? Did you say... I'm not one to waste time, so please take a look at this computer. You wouldn't want this information to get in the hands of the police, now would you? What do you want, partner? Oh, nothing much. Just for you to drop your bid and let me buy the store. How about we talk outside? Get some fresh air. Fine by me. That's how we ended up outside. We have to ask. What happened in the alleyway? I beg you, anything but that. I needed the store. But he refused. I kept trying. That's when he pulled his gun. But why did he pull his gun? Did you provoke him? He was trying to intimidate me. He wanted to show that he had my life in his hands. Oh, I'm guessing, like a life in his hands because he had the USB drive in the gun. But then he aimed his gun upwards and fired. Claimed it was a warning shot. Oh, so no one used his gun because there's only one bullet in there. But after he fired, Anton looked towards the alleyway entrance. I think he saw something. Then there was a loud sound, and I ran off while he was distracted. A loud sound? What was it? I don't know. I was too busy trying to escape. If he was going to fire one shot, he might have fired more. I swear I didn't kill him. I don't know how he died. Harris, you're the last person to see him alive. Do you expect us to believe that? My client only wanted to hide his past. He had no motive to kill Anton Chambers. Anton knowing his secret is exactly the motive we need. Kill Anton and his secret doesn't get out. Oh, okay, well, hold on. Justina, hold up. I don't believe... This is my boy right here. If you're gonna swing everything you got at him when you got nothing else, I don't think he did it. You better chill off my boy, Justina. Then how did I do it? What did I use to shoot him? We still don't know anything about the murder weapon, aside from it likely being a gun. Let me explain why it couldn't be me. Unless this man is an evil genius. having a gun. The only thing I've confessed to is being blackmailed by Anton Chambers. I don't even own a gun to shoot him with. Even if I did own a gun, no one saw me with one. Ask Ash and Luna. They were there the whole time. They didn't see me with one. There's no way to prove I came in with one. Bam! I didn't even need to look at anything else. There's a way to know if you had a gun when you came into the store. The metal detector. It went off twice last night. But we already know why. It's when Anton entered and left. But you just told us that he walked out the alleyway with you. How could he have triggered the alarm twice? Neither Luna nor Ash carry any guns, so it couldn't have been them. Oh, okay, I still don't think it's him. I think the reason why, or why it beeped, is I think he had the taser on him. And he shot. I didn't think he still did the taser. I think I was right. Then how come Ash only heard it once? I had to answer this. There can only be one reason my dad didn't hear anything. I know why. Here's the only way Ash didn't hear the second alarm in the store. It's the soundproof, right? Breakthrough walls. Yep. He was in the break room at the time. It's soundproof enough that the alarm wouldn't have traveled there. And what proof do you have that he was there? We can ask Luna and Ash where they were when Harris arrived. But when they confirmed that, then we would know Harris had brought a gun with him. He killed Anton in the alleyway and left his body there overnight. I keep telling you, I didn't kill nobody. Mr. Nubuck, don't let her provoke you. I can't believe you're still defending him. He's clearly hiding something, we all know it. I'm defending him to find the murderer. In case you forgot, being in the alleyway isn't proof of a murder. He killed your friend, got my dad as a suspect of murder, and you still defend him? You're acting no different than you did the last 2 times. Okay, Swift is like, you need to chill. Babe, chill. Justina, take a walk outside with me. Now. This is like the, what is it? Like, It's like the one time that Swift gets serious. It's like when like one person that's like all cheery, just we're gonna need to talk about what you just did in there. Mind telling me what happened? Sorry. Sorry isn't good enough. What happened? I got carried away. I shouldn't have gotten angry. Anger aside, you can't attack the lawyer. Mrs. Ebank is doing her job, and what you said crossed the line. I need to act like a professional. No more date today. No more motorcycle rides. No. I'll be professional. Listen, I get this case is more personal than our previous cases together. I want you to stay, but one more outburst like that, and will remove you. I understand. I'm sorry. If you want to apologize, do so to the 2 inside. Are you calm enough to go inside? Yeah, I am. Thanks, Sophie. Like I said, we're partners in there. I expect you to do the same if I act that way. Let's get back inside. Hold on before you go. Oh, it's her again, right? Hold on before you go. Mr. Earl, did something happen? Before you 2 go back in there,